how you doing? This is TV and School. Вивчаємо з тобою ми англійську. How are you? Що скажеш, коли ти зустрінеш якогось іноземця? So, let's speak English. Англійська мова Шекспіра та нью-йоркських таксистів. Англійська стане у нагоді вам, бойські дівчиська.
Ну, не знаю, вчився я, в мене було і трійки, і четвірки, і п'ятірки. По-різному. Від настрою все залежить.
Взагалі, от я можу вирішувати задачку, граматичні задачі, там, на англійській мові, я їх знаю. А от розмовляти, щось не йде в мене розмовний англійський. Але намагаюсь, довчаю.
Hello guys, it's time for English lesson. My name is Natalia Leshko. Let's start. And my dear guests again. So, hello Zhenya, how are you?
Hello, fine.
Fine. You, Elena?
Hello, fine.
Fantastic. Let's start the lesson. Today we're going to the cinema. Agree?
Okay.
Fantastic. Let's go. It's going to be virtual cinema, no problem. So, let's check the homework. You do remember, I asked you to write the sentences. My favorite TV program is, I can't stand means that I hate or I don't like. I find something funny or interesting or boring, you can say, and I never watch. So we start with Elena. Can you please tell me your sentences?
My favorite TV programs is soap show.
Soap operas.
Soap operas. I can't stand horror. I find cartoons funny.
Good.
I never watch horrors. They are boring.
Yes, good. Zhenya, let's go with you.
My favorite TV program is, comedy show.
Good.
Yeah?
Yes.
I can't stand soap operas.
Good.
I find cartoon funny.
Good.
I never watch... Що ж I never watch? I never watch soap operas. It is boring.
Good. Well done.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's revise the adjectives. So the first one was?
Interesting.
Good.
Amazing.
No, amazing is different. The next one?
Sad.
Yes, and?
Or
Depressing. Bravo. The next one?
Funny.
Good. And then now it's your turn.
Amazing.
And?
Exactly.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Exactly is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exciting.
Bad?
No.
Bad. Boring. Boring.
Yes, boring. And the last one?
Scary.
Нет. Эти.
Scary or?
Frightening.
Frightening.
Yes, frightening. Frightening. Okay, so let's say this word again. Frightening.
Frightening.
Can you say as a policeman, frightening? Policeman, frightening.
Frightening.
So it is a frightening.
It is a frightening.
It is a frightening.
Elena, frightening.
Frightening.
Good. Let's say as a princess, frightening.
Frightening.
Elena?
Frightening.
Frightening. So what's this again?
Frightening.
Bravo. Good. Now let's play a game. It's going to be a guessing game. We'll see who is faster, Zhenya or Elena. Good?
Okay.
I'm going to show you. You look at me. I show you the emotion. You guess. But we'll see who is faster. So you need to explain. You need to say.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
So,
Funny.
Bravo. Zhenya was faster. Sorry. 1 point to Zhenya. Good.
Scary.
Good. 1-1.
Frightening.
Yes, it is also possible. But Elena was first.
Okay.
1-1. Let's go.
Boring.
Good. 2-1. Next one.
Funny.
Interesting.
No. Amazing.
Yes. More exciting. 2-2.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
And one more.
Interesting.
Good. 3-2. And one more for Elena.
Boring.
Эти.
Sad.
Yes.
Depressing.
Yes, depressing. So this is three, and it means there is a draw.
Draw. Yeah.
Draw. Победила дружба.
Draw.
Перемогла дружба. Draw.
Draw.
Or we can say a tie. Як краватка. Tie.
Tie.
There is a draw or a tie.
Ah,
Yes,
tie.
it's 3-3.
Добре.
Nobody
Okay.
won. Okay, let's move on. Now a task for my students. So, guess the word. And you help me, the correct answer, have a look at the word. The letters are mixed. What's this?
Funny.
Funny.
Yes, correct. The next word?
Interesting.
Exciting.
No. Exciting. Bravo, Zhenya. The next one?
Boring.
Good. And the last one?
Oh,
Yes, your favorite.
Frightening.
And again, 1, 2, 3.
Frightening.
Good. Correct. Now we are going to the cinema. So to the Odeon cinema today. And let's have a look what is on. So the first one, Mr. Popper's Penguins. This is the life of a businessman that changed when he inherits 6 penguins. What kind of film is it? What type of film is it? What do you think?
It's comedy.
Yes, it is a comedy. Let's move on with this one. So, cowboys and aliens. A spaceship arrives in Arizona. What's this?
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantasy or
Adventure.
science fiction? Remember I
What,
told,
science fiction.
because this is about space. Remember we had a description.
Okay.
So, films about the future
yeah.
or space.
Okay.
The next one, The Hobbit. What's this?
Fantasy.
Or
Adventure.
adventure. Both are possible. Adventure and fantasy. Sherlock Holmes.
Detective.
Detective.
Good.
Action.
Oh, action, because a lot of things are happening there. And the last one, Escape from the Planet Earth.
Nature.
Or comedy or
Animation,
animation. Yes. This is like a cartoon. Good. Which one would you like to watch?
But detective action.
Sherlock.
Sherlock,
For
yeah.
sure. Alina, for you?
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. But we need to decide. We can watch only one movie.
Okay. Hobbit.
Ah, we are happy. Let's go and watch Hobbit. Do you like Hobbit, Zhenya?
Не те, щоб лайк, але ну так можу подивитися.
Do you remember the phrase from our previous lessons? I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Yes, it's okay. I don't
It's
mind.
okay, I don't mind.
Yes,
Okay.
я не проти. I don't
Я не
mind.
проти.
Good. So, I'm going to read the text to you, Alan and Bill. Okay? Listen to which film they agree on. Okay? Which film they are going to see. So, you listen to, на який фільм вони все ж таки підуть. Okay? Listen to me.
Окей.
Okay.
Good?
Okay.
Ready? Good. Hi, Bill. Do you fancy going to the cinema tomorrow evening? Okay, why not? What's on? Well, personally, I'm fond of science fiction films, so I'd like to see Upside Down. What do you think? Sorry, Alan, but to be honest, I can't stand sci-fi films. I prefer comedies. Well, there is one called Mr. Popper's Penguins. I haven't heard of it. What's it about? It's about a businessman whose life changed when he inherits 6 penguins. Who is it in? It stars Jim Carrey. Ah, I like him a lot. Great. I think this film starts at 7, so let's meet up outside the cinema at 6:30. Okay, see you there. So, which film are you going to watch?
Mr. Penguins.
Comedy.
Mr. Penguins.
Mr. Proper Penguins.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Proper Penguins. So let's discuss this dialogue, okay, in Saran. We have it. We have some gaps. Have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And we have to fill in the correct word. Number 1. Hi, Bill. Do you fancy to go, going, or go? Do you fancy?
Go to the cinema? Going.
Going. Why?
Going.
Because after like, after fancy, we use ing form. I like going. I fancy
Ing.
going.
Ing.
Yes, ing form. Let me write it for you.
Okay.
Okay? So, I fancy, or like, it's also possible, going. We have this ing form. Okay. I fancy going, I like going.
Okay.
Please remember this. Let's move on. Number 2, have a look at in the middle. It's about a businessman who, whose, or whose. Who, the B one is who is.
Ah.
So, what is the...
Was. Whose. C.
Yes. Whose life changes, okay? Can we say which?
Which.
If we have a look at the same sentence, it's about a businessman, which life change? Can we say this?
Which life? No.
No, only whose. Which is about things, про предмети. We use which. With
Which,
people,
whose?
we use only whose.
Okay.
Only, okay?
Окей.
Let's move on, number 3. At the bottom, I like him, he, his.
Him.
A.
A.
Yes, correct. I like him a lot. And the last one, great. I think the film starts at 7, so let's meet out, up, down.
Up. B.
Yes, let's meet up. Okay?
Meet up.
Meet up. Yeah. So, this is the correct dialect for you, and I want you to read. Okay? So, who's going to be Alan? Who's going to be Bill?
Alan.
Alan
Maybe.
and Bill.
Bill.
Alan,
Okay.
you start, please.
Hi, Bill. Do you fancy going to the cinema tomorrow evening?
Okay, why not? What's on?
Well, personally, I'm fond of science fiction films, so I'd like to see Upside Down. What do you think?
Sorry, Alan, but to be honest, I can't stand sci-fi films. I prefer comedies.
Well, there's one called Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I haven't heard of it. What's it about?
It's about a businessman whose life changes when he inherits 6 penguins.
Who's in it? Who's in it?
It stars Jim Carrey.
Oh, I like him a lot.
Great. I think this film starts at 7, so let's meet up outside the cinema at 6:30.
Good.
Okay, see you there.
Yes, thank you very much. Great job.
Thank you.
Good. But I have a question to you. What's this?
Sci-fi.
Це скорочення від
Yes.
science fiction.
Yes, how do we read this?
Sci-fi?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi, not
And it's
sci-fi.
sci-fi.
Sci-fi, this is something in the
Okay,
sky, or
okay,
skyfall. This is a different thing.
Skyfall, it's James Bond.
Yes.
Bond. James Bond.
Exactly. We discussed this at the previous lesson.
Yeah.
We talked about James Bond,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
But today it's sci-fi. Okay?
Sci-fi, okay.
Good. Let's move on. So, we're going to focus on expressions. It's okay, no worries. How to express I like. So we know I like. What else can we say instead of this phrase? If you're going to repeat all the time, I like, it's boring. We need to show that we know a lot of words. We have rich vocabulary.
Okay.
So let's substitute these words. Let's change. You also know now fancy.
Fancy.
I fancy going. I like watching. I fancy watching. Other things. Let's have a look. Expressing likes. Okay? I really like. It means like I like a lot. Or I enjoy. This is also possible.
Okay.
So let's take a phrase, since we're talking about TV shows. Since we're talking about TV shows, let's start with the phrase, I like watching comedies. Okay? I like watching comedies. Let's substitute, I am keen on watching comedies. Repeat, please.
I'm keen on watching comedies.
And Elena, let's go with I really like.
I really like watching comedies.
Good. Zhenya, can you go with I enjoy?
I enjoy watching comedies.
Bravo. Good. Expressing dislikes, something that I don't like. So we say, I don't like. What else?
I hate.
I hate.
Как там оно называется?
Remember from the previous lesson?
yeah.
I can't stand.
I can't stand.
I can't stand.
I can't stand.
Yes.
Okay.
Or I just hate. This is also possible. Or I find something boring. or difficult, and you explain, or frightening, or scary, and so on and so on. This means that you. This also means that you don't like it. I find comedies boring. I find horror films frightening. Okay?
Okay.
So let's practice with the phrase, I don't like going to the cinema. And this, I just hate. Zhenya?
I just hate going to the cinema.
Good. Elena, I find going to the cinema boring.
I find going to the cinema boring.
Okay. And Zhenya, I can't stand?
I can't stand to the cinema.
I can't stand going.
Ah,
ING all the time.
I
ING.
can't stand going to the cinema.
Yes. So help me with the pool. So we have like is going to be blue, okay? And we have red, don't like. Don't like. So what do you like, Zhenya?
I like eating.
Eating, good.
I like watching serials.
You told me that you
watching.
can't stand soap operas. Somebody's cheating. Watching something, okay.
About watching something.
What else? Do you like swimming?
I like vacation.
Vacation. What do you do at the vacation?
I'm swimming, I'm eating, I'm watching.
Do you read? Do you like reading?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So eating, watching, swimming. What about you, Elena? What do you like to?
Reading.
Reading. Okay, I'll add reading here. And let's go with something that you don't like.
Sitting.
Sitting. Sitting where?
Sitting долго просто сидеть.
Sitting. Okay, I don't like sitting. Good. What else?
Сало я не люблю.
Yes. So you can say I don't like eating. What else? We need verbs, more verbs, actions. Running, playing, sleeping.
No, sleeping.
Sleeping.
Okay.
Sleeping. This is not true. People love sleeping. No.
It's not true.
Okay, but this is just an example.
Okay.
Doing homework.
Don't like.
Doing homework. Doing.
Doing homework. What else?
Skiing.
Skiing. This is good. Do you like skiing, Elena?
Yes.
Yes, you do? So we have a pool of things that you don't like, examples. And this is red. And the blue is like. So I point the marker to you and you give me the sentence, any sentence as an example. Okay. So if I point blue, Zhenya?
Eating.
I
like eating.
Good. Quickly give me a sentence. I like eating.
I like eating.
Good.
Okay.
If I point to you,
I don't like. I don't like sitting.
Good. Well done. Ready?
Yes.
Let's do it like battle, very quickly.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
I like reading.
I don't like sleeping. I like eating.
I don't like sitting. I like watching. I like swimming.
I like watching. I don't like doing homework.
And about you? I'm like a Harry Potter. Thank you very much. That was really good. So in order to remember, you need to work fast. So this can help you. Okay?
Okay.
Let's move on. So we're going to create a similar dialogue. Yes? Similar dialogue. It's your turn. So first of all, remember about the audience cinema?
The Hobbit.
Yes, you're going to Hobbit.
Yeah.
So let's remember the information about Hobbit. Do you want me to write it on the board?
No.
You'll just remember. About Hobbit.
Hobbit. Ні, це треба.
8 p.m.
В дужках треба прочитати. Hobbit fights against a dragon to get their stolen mountain back. No, it's...
Board. Let's write it on the board.
Да.
So you're going to the Hobbit. When does it start? The time?
8 p.m.
Yes, 8 p.m. PM is in the evening or in the morning?
Evening.
Evening, good. So what kind of film is it? Type?
Adventure fantasy.
Adventure or fantasy. The. Good. What's next? So what is the film about? Who is the main character?
Martin Freeman and Ian McKellen.
Let's have one. Martin
Martin
Freeman.
Freeman, okay.
Okay, and what is the film about?
A Hobbit fights against a dragon to get their stolen mountain back.
Okay, a Hobbit fights
Against the dragon.
against a dragon and to get
their stolen mountain back.
their stolen mountain back, right? Yep, correct. So this is for you to remember. So let's have a look. We have things expressing likes, dislikes, asking about the plot. Plot is the story about. What is the scenario? Plot. And asking about acting. So who stars in it? Yes. Is the cast any good? Is the cast any good? This is also possible. Склад акторів гарний? Okay. Talking about the plot, you can also say, tell me the storyline. Storyline. Or what's the main plot? What is it about? So let's look at the dialogue. So the first phrase, instead of saying science fiction films, you can choose your own film, okay? So I'd like to see, if you change the movie, for example, you say, well, personally, I'm fond of dramas, and so I'd like to see Titanic. Because drama, you name the movie. Yes, you change this. Sorry, Alan, but to be honest, I can't stand. And again, this is something that you're going to mention. Dramas, so you say, sorry, Alan, but to be honest, or sorry, Zhenya, I can't stand dramas. I prefer, next one, you change it. Well, there is one called, which one? You want to go to?
Hobbit.
Hobbit, good. I haven't heard of it. What's this about? It's about...
Hobbit fights against...
Yes. Who is it in?
Martin Freeman.
Yes. Okay, I like him, la la la. Oops, sorry. And unfortunately, I didn't cross 6:30. But since it started at 8, what time do you need to meet?
8 p.m.
No, but 7:30.
7:30. So you will change to 7:30.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's try. So, who is going to start? Who is Alan?
Я була Аланом.
Okay, let's keep this plot. So you're Alan.
Hi, Bill. Do you fancy going to the cinema tomorrow evening?
Okay, why not? What's on?
Well, personally, I'm fond of adventure, so I'd like to see horror. What do you think?
Sorry, Alan, but to be honest, I can't stand horror. I prefer adventure fantasy.
Well, there's one called The Hobbit.
I haven't heard of it. What's it about?
It's about a hobbit fights against a dragon to get their stolen mountain back.
Is the cast any good?
Почекайте, я потерялась.
Я просто замість who is in it. Я
Женя,
сказав is the cast
Zhenya
any
is
good?
my favorite student.
Thank you. А ти
It stars?
It stars Martin Freeman.
Oh, I like him a lot.
Great. I think this film starts at 8 o'clock. At
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock. So let's meet up outside the cinema at 6:30.
Що ми будемо делать 1,5 часа? Okay, see you there.
You love... That was great. So I can answer your question. You love eating, so you can eat some popcorn.
Окей. 1,5 години. Їсти попкорн. Ого.
Let's have some snacks, so eat.
Okay.
And then you can discuss, what are we going to eat? Pizza, sushi. So your homework is going to be to create a similar dialogue. Let me help you with conversation map. So When you have a talk, a typical conversation between two people, like Alan and Bill, okay? So, first of all, Alan greets Bill. Hello, how are you? Then the person asks the next person to go to the cinema with you. Would you like to go? Do you fancy going to the cinema? So you invite the person. How about going to the cinema? Okay? The person is the person B is going to reply. And first of all, she or he agrees. Like, yes, I would love to. And asks what's on. So what are the possible options? What kind of films are there? So A, next, or Alan, suggests a film, like a horror film, or an Upside Down, or The Hobbit. And B is going to express dislike. It's like, no, I don't like that, so let's start negotiating. Okay? A suggests another film, and now B is going to ask about the plot. So what is there? And the first person describes the plot. B is going to ask about the actors, who is there, this is important. Respond, yes or no, it depends, I like him, I don't like him. Then B is going to express like, fantastic, so we agree on the film. Then A suggests the time and place, and B agrees. So this conversation map can help you to go with the dialogue. What is going to be next, okay? When you create a similar one.
Можна я буду білим?
Та ні, ми
This is
вже з тобою
homework.
прочитали.
This is homework. Next time. Now it's quiz time.
Окей.
Questions.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
Let's go. The first question, you need to choose the correct response. Response is the answer.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but there are no more tickets for the performance. A, okay, I'll take one. B, that's a pity. C, I don't want any more.
But there are no more tickets for concert. That's a pity.
Yes, that's a pity. Всі квитки на вечірній квартал
Ну
розкупили.
так.
That's a pity.
Ну, це не піті. Для нас це якраз great, amazing. Exactly, fantastic,
Number
magnifique.
2. What do you think of the film? A, it was a waste of time. B, I don't feel like it. C, I'm thinking about it.
A,
What did
it
you-
was a waste of time.
Exactly. Waste of time, витрачив час дарма. Waste of time. And the last one, I find horror films really boring. A, I found it in a DVD shop. B, I'm glad you like it. C, let's watch something else then.
C.
Jenny, agree? And the reply, have a look. There is a hint for you. Great.
Great. Okay, see.
C, let's watch something else then. If you don't like it, let's choose a different one.
Yeah.
Yes, because I want to please you. So, homework for you guys. Create your own dialogue using the conversation map. Next time, I'm going to check you. And there is a bell. Unfortunately, we have to stop the lesson.
Клас.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Наталя.
See you.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Супер. Ви знаєте, просто, мабуть, це залежить ще й від вчителя, як він розповідає предмет, тому мені дуже сподобалося. Я думаю, що якщо б в той час, коли я навчався в школі, так розповідали кожен з предметів, я думаю, що я би став вченим.
Круто. Ну, я школу закінчила майже 10 років назад, і я сьогодні, м'яко кажучи, в шокі трошки була. Це дуже незвично, але прикольно. Я б повторила б таке.
Па-па-па. I fancy. So I do. Нет. I like. I fancy. I fancy.
Я не дивлюсь. Це саме відноситься до якогось там серіалу. Я там я не восприймаю. Типу, я не сприймаю це. Мені це не подобається.